Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Today we're checking out the Zoom PodTrak P8, a complete podcasting studio on one convenient, super easy to use unit. Let's get started. Zoom is well known for their respected Handy Recorder line of portable recorders and their LiveTrak digital mixer recorders, video accessories, and more. With the PodTrak P4, they launched a compact portable podcasting solution, and now they followed up with the PodTrak P8, which gives you everything you need to create a podcast. Just add microphones and headphones, and you're ready to go. The PodTrak P8 is designed to get you up and running immediately. I received this pre-release unit without a manual, but I was able to put it to work right away. Everything is clear, easy to understand, and the layout makes complete sense. The PodTrak P8 can run off of the included AC adapter or off of batteries. You can bus power it from a computer, or you can power it with a USB battery. A special tablet mode disables bus powering when you connect to an iOS or Android device, saving the device's battery power. You have 6 language options for screen display, and the P8 uses color coding throughout, which really helps streamline workflow. The PodTrak P8 supports up to 8 simultaneous input sources. There are 6 microphone inputs, each with a switch for dynamic or condenser mic. Channel 6 can also accept USB as a stereo input from a computer, tablet, or other device. The 7th input is for a phone or music players. You can either connect your phone using the 1/8" jack, or you can connect the optional Zoom BTA2, which allows you to stream audio from your phone using Bluetooth. This is great for recording calls or for doing phone interviews. And in fact, you can use the USB input from a tablet or computer at the same time as the Channel 7 phone input to interview 2 people at the same time. They'll even be able to hear each other. The final input source receives from the 9 front panel sound pads. You can easily assign a soundbite or sample to these pads, and you can actually have 4 banks of sound stored at once, giving you a total of 36 sounds. You could use different banks for different shows, or use all the banks while recording a podcast to have access to a ton of sound bites and samples. Across the bottom, we have a separate fader for volume control over each input source. You can mute each input, and you can assign each to the on-air section, which is where you record your podcasts. You can also turn off the on-air switch on a channel so you can monitor an input without recording it. The PodTrak P8 also features 6 independent headphone outputs, each with its own volume control, as well as a stereo output for connecting studio monitor speakers. The on-air section on the front panel has controls to start, stop, and record a podcast, as well as a button for dropping in markers on your tracks, and volume controls for the studio monitors and the USB output. You can record a stereo mix of your podcast via USB to a computer or tablet, and you can record to USB and to SD card simultaneously. Now, pretty much everything you need to do can be handled right here on the front panel using the controls. But if you want to dive in deeper or change settings, you can access more using the touchscreen. In the touchscreen, you can access the limiter, low-cut filter, tone control, and compression and de-essing functions for each microphone input channel. All of these are easy to operate single control functions. There are bass and treble controls for the phone input, and this is where you assign samples and sound bites to the 4 soundpad banks. The touchscreen also allows you to use Zoom's noise reduction feature, which mutes the mics you aren't using during a podcast to reduce background noise. You can also choose to record the stereo podcast mix with or without the individual tracks. And you can choose to record the individual tracks with or without the compression and de-essing and tone control settings. Recording those individual tracks allows you to go back later and remix if you want. Speaking of mixing down your podcast, the PodTrak P8 gives you a lot of control for optimizing the sound of your podcasts. You can edit the individual clips by trimming them, fading in and out, normalizing levels, and more. You can also assign colors to sound files, and when you assign a sound file to a sound pad, that color will be displayed. So as you can see, the PodTrak P8 makes a great all-in-one podcast studio solution. It gives you everything you need to capture and then perfectly polish your podcasts, but it's super easy to operate. It's also compact and lightweight and can be powered in a variety of ways, which makes it great for on-the-go podcasting. If you're looking for an ideal podcast studio solution, the new Zoom PodTrak P8 is versatile, easy to use, and very powerful. You definitely want to check this one out. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click here for more videos like this, or visit sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs.